If you're a photographer or a videographer, or you want to be and you need a realistic way to break into the industry, and if you're already in the industry, if you're not making 150K a year, I wanna share something with you that could absolutely change your business and more importantly, change your life. Come in my office here for a second. I have been in the photography industry for about 8 years, and my first couple years I was not successful at all. Like a ton of people, you get into the industry, you're excited, and you start chasing every job that comes your way, and before you know it, you're barely making a couple $1,000s a month, and it's really feast or famine. But over the last 5 years, I've figured out a couple things, and I've learned a couple things as I built my business that allowed me to focus what I'm doing to the point where over the last 5 years, we've generated millions of dollars in revenue as a photography business, which is just something you don't see. And I wanna show you something behind the scenes. This is our business. I'm not gonna tell you what exactly we do yet because I'll tell you that at the end. But this is kind of where I run our business now that I've scaled it. You can see our schedule is packed. This is our schedule from July, and you can see this is July 12th, a lot of shoots. July 13th, I mean, this is more than 15 shoots, 14, 15. Every day our schedule is packed, and if I go to the corresponding day, like here, for example, in our Stripe dashboard, if I go to June 1st, you can see we did 3,600 in revenue. If I go to June 2nd, you can see we did 4,700 in revenue. June 3rd, little slower day, we did 1,600. June 4th, 2,400. And so why I'm showing you this is because one of the things that you absolutely need as a photographer is consistency. And if you're not someone who specializes in a certain type of photography, you'll never get that consistency. My first few years, I shot every job that came my way, right? Because that's what you have to do. You're trying to get your business off the ground. So if someone's like, hey, I need senior portraits, you do it. And if they want a wedding shot, you do it, and you just bounce around. And the problem with bouncing around is you get the clients that are the lowest budget in every category. I wanna show you something as well. So the first thing to keep in mind is that in order to get a busy schedule like this, my goal was obviously to scale my business, but if you just wanna be booked yourself and make 150, 200 grand a year yourself without employees, you need consistency, and the type of shooting I do gives me consistency. But more important than that, so we talked about you need to be not a generalist. You need to focus. You need to be specific about what you shoot. I only shoot one type of photography. And this allows you to do a couple things. Number one, you're able to get really good at one type of photography and get those higher paying clients in that type of photography. But number two, and you guys see this mistake everywhere, I'm sure, is all these people that are photographers have like $40,000 worth of camera equipment in their closet because in order to shoot all these different types of photography, weddings, portraits, real estate, products, you have to buy all this gear. I wanna show you, come to the other office in here. I wanna show you the gear we have in our gear closet. And this I think you'll find really interesting because most people that are in this business have these full gear closets. So I don't know what you're expecting to find in here, but if I open this, it's pretty much empty. There's not really any camera gear. And if I open this one, again, there's one Ronin in here, but it's pretty much empty. And that's because I don't buy gear to keep it in a closet. If your gear's in the closet and you have $20,000 worth of gear that's sitting there, that's like hiring employees to just sit there. It doesn't do anything for your business. And so if you're able to, I wanna show you some more stuff in my office. If you're able to find a niche and specialize in it, you don't need to buy all this gear. You just need to buy the one type of gear you need, and that gear actually works for you. The gear I own goes out and makes me money every day. It doesn't sit in a closet, and so that's really important. But the third and most important thing that specializing does, and I'm gonna show you guys what exactly I specialized in. That way, if you're interested, I can share with you more how to do that. But the thing that specializing does is it allows you to focus on getting good at only one type of photography. If you're a generalist and you just shoot everything that comes your way, you can't be good at everything. So what ends up happening is you get slightly talented in a lot of different areas, not really talented in one area. And you make the money when you're really talented in one area. Humans just can't, we don't have the capacity to be good at everything. And so if you specialize in one area, you get really good at that, and that's how you start making money in this business. And so it kind of solves all the problems, right? It makes it so you don't need as much gear to get started, you don't need years of experience, you just focus on one area. So if you're interested in what I do specifically, I shoot real estate. And I'm not saying you have to shoot real estate. I'm saying that if you want to be successful as a photographer, you need to focus on one area. Whether that's weddings, portraits, products, whatever it is, you need to focus. But I just happen to think, probably because I'm biased because I built a business in this industry, but I've seen hundreds of people do the same thing. I think real estate photography is the opportunity in 2022. And so I hope you learned something from this video, even if you're not interested in real estate. But if you're looking for that niche, if you're looking for something to specialize in, I think real estate is an awesome opportunity. And if you click the link below, you're gonna be able to get access to a free 1-hour training that goes into exactly how I built this business and how you can take advantage of shooting real estate in 2022. Now that my business kind of runs by itself, I sit here in the office, I spend my time coaching photographers on the side, and one of those things we do is we put together that free workshop for you. So click the link below, get access to that workshop if you're interested in real estate. And if you're not interested in real estate, I hope you learned a ton from this video, and I hope that it helps you specialize in something and just make the decision to pick weddings, pick portraits, and get really good at it. Good luck to you.